Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you subject science of class 6, unit number 10, properties of light from page number 100 to 103. First of all, we will discuss introduction. What is light? Light is a form of energy which is given out by luminous objects. Those objects which gives light, which emit light. Other objects which do not give out light are called non-luminous objects. Here are some examples of luminous objects: sun, bulb, candle, etc. These all are luminous objects. Light can pass through transparent material like glass, water, etc. Those material which can pass light through it are called transparent material. Those material which cannot pass light through it are translucent materials. For example, tracing paper, frosted glass, etc. Waxed papers are also included in it. Next one is what is transmission, absorption and reflection of light. As we know, light behaves differently when it falls on different objects. When light falls on the surface of a non-luminous object, it can behave in three ways. Here are three ways. One way when it absorbs light wave, other way when it reflect light, and third way is transmitted light wave. First of all, we will discuss transmitted light wave. When light transmits from any surface, when light falls on transparent objects, it is transmitted to the other side. That is way we can see across transparent objects. And the second case is when light falls on rough opaque objects. Most part of this light is absorbed and changed into heat energy. A black surface absorbs most of the light. In which, and this is first one, absorbed light wave. Third point we will discuss: when light falls on a smooth shiny surface, it bounces off in one particular direction. This bouncing off of light is called reflection of light, which here appear in the form of reflected light wave. Next is how reflection occurs. Reflection occurs when a light ray strikes a shiny surface and bounces off. The ray that strikes the shiny surface is called incident ray. The ray that bounces off is called reflected ray. The point at which incident ray strikes is called point of incidence. The line perpendicular on the point of incidence is called normal. Incident ray form angle of incidence with the normal. It is denoted by I. So we can denote angle of incidence with I. We can represent angle of incidence with I. The angle that reflected ray forms with the normal is called angle of reflection. It is denoted by R. So we can denote angle of reflection by R. Next are laws of reflection. What are laws of reflection? There are two laws of reflection. In all experiments of reflection, it has been found that the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This is first law. Second one is the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. This is second law. These are called laws of reflection, which we discuss in these 2 points. Types of reflecting surfaces. Now we will discuss the types of surfaces on which reflection occurs. Some surfaces reflect more light than the others. A reflecting surface may be smooth or rough. First we will discuss smooth surface. What is smooth surface? A plane surface is called a smooth surface. When parallel light rays hit a smooth shiny surface, all the rays are reflected at the same angle. It is called regular reflection of light. Second one is rough surface. An uneven surface is called a rough surface. When parallel light rays hit a rough surface, all the rays are reflected at different angle. So these two points are opposite to each other, that in a smooth surface we discuss all the rays are reflected at the same angle, but in rough surface all the rays are reflected at different angles. It is called diffused reflection of light. Next are applications of regular and diffused reflection in everyday life. In this topic, we will discuss what are the applications of regular and diffused reflection in everyday life. First one, due to regular reflection of light, we look our image in the plane mirror. We can turn the sunlight towards dark places by the regular reflection of light with the help of a shiny surface. Third one is sunlight does not reach directly in our rooms, but we can see things in our rooms. This is because of diffused reflection of light. When sunlight do not reach our rooms directly, but we can see things in our rooms. This is due to the diffused reflection of light. The light scatters in different direction when it shines on dust particles. We can see things just before and just after the sunset due to the diffused reflection of light. Next topic is images formed by a plane mirror. This is our last topic. A shiny surface is called a mirror. First of all, we will discuss the definition of mirror. What is mirror? A shiny surface is called a mirror. A plane mirror has a smooth and flat surface. We see images in a plane mirror when light reflected by the mirror enters our eyes. So we can see images with this help. We use a plane mirror to see our faces. We observe that first one, the image formed by a plane mirror is upright. So we can observe the texture of an image, that is image formed by a plane mirror is upright. The image is equal in size to the object. The image is laterally inverted. It means your right becomes left in the image. When we see any image in the mirror, our left become right or right become left. The image in the plane mirror is visual. It means the image disappears on removing the objects. The image is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. So these were the properties of images formed by a plane mirror. So that was all which we had to discuss. Fi manillah, Allah Hafiz.